Members, allow me stand on the established protocol in the interest of time. The disability movement has this slogan, nothing for us without us. And because of this very truth, one of the students will present us. I will not only come in and add a few things, but allow me introduce the 6-member team. We came with the Milton Chandia Atria. He's seated somewhere. He's a teacher. He's a sports facilitator for adopted games and sports for these students. And this time he came as a driver. And then I have my young here, Brenda, who is the girl child with the special needs representing students with low vision. I have Gramia Aisha, who is the girl child special needs prefect representing students with speech and the communication challenges. I have Opivu Alex, who is the prefect in charge of special needs. Then allow me hand over this microphone to Leba Boniface, who dared to apply and the campaign as the assistant head prefect for Mvara Secondary School for the entire school. And out of over 2,000 students, he emerged the winner. He was declared the deputy head prefect for Mvara Secondary School. Honorable Boniface, come and have the stage. He is blind and hard of hearing.
Thank you. Observe the protocol. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for coming to our place. Here, I have come to present some of the issues concerning the students also and the others at Here are some of the issues which we see that we are facing challenges in them at our school, so that at the end of the day, if possible, the government can uplift us to be better. We have seen that, like the school in supporting, we appreciate Mvara Secondary School for accepting to host special needs always in their education and in the other sectors too. So it is only the school working single-handed to help us special needs in the school. But we have seen that if government could bring her hand also to come and support the school in terms of other sectors, including special needs too, we could see Mvara Secondary a better place in the region, the country, and the world at large. Besides that, we at the school also there, if you look at our compound, that one does not even favor most special needs, for especially we who are visually impaired and some of the physically impaired students. We request that through you, if they can build at least for us some pavements at school, which can connect us from the dormitory to class and the other responsible places which we always use, it will be better. Also, we bring a story about, also if we talk about geography, we as Braille users, we can also do it, but at the school there, we still don't have the supporting materials for geography. Through you, we also request the government to come and do that one for us to be better. Then, besides that, if we who are Braille users, we also face a challenge in mathematics. Always our examinations come in the way how others' examinations come. But if the government could determine at least train all the mathematics teachers at our school to at least have the knowledge of setting alternative questions, so that at the end of the day we also set the same number of questions with the others, it will be better. Then besides that, coming to the other sectors, if you see the whole region of West Nile, it is only Mvara Secondary School, which is inclusive, but the circumstance always goes back to the people. People always face challenge to access education, but the only thing the issues always come through support. Also, if you look last year, our number was more than what is this year because many of them were supported by these foreign aids. But when they cut them, it affected them. But we as special needs, the only way for our future prosperity and independence is through education. So most of our special needs have left. If government could come also to come and support them, so that at the end of the day we all be educated to transform the life of others in the country, it will be better. So those are some of the issues which are bring forth. Thank you so much.
We continue to be grateful for this time you're giving to us. Allow me to pick from there. Mvara Secondary School is the only inclusive secondary school in the whole of West Nile region. And over time, it has now turned to be an international student, serving all the students with the special needs in Congo and also South Sudan, especially the refugees from Rhino settlements and the Moyo, even at Jumani, all of them study there. It's only last year end when the United States decided to withdraw support. Now all the refugee students did not report. Otherwise, the enrollment would have been more than 199, which stands as for now. And then Mvara Secondary School, this particular unit started in 1991, and ever since that time we have seen and they received great support from the government of the Republic of Uganda. We have embossers which help us to translate the printed textbooks and other materials into Braille, so that the student who is blind is able to access the material in the form, is able to have the adapted format of that material, very same material. And then apart from that support from the government, we have continued to receive support from NGOs, of course, under the instruction of the government, where we get some of the gadgets, assistive technology gadgets like orbit readers, like recorders. All these support students, especially those with cerebral palsy who do not write. They end up recording their work and then they revise it using the audio version. Now, away from that, we continue to say Mvara Secondary School still needs support from the government, because in 1979, when our dear government introduced universal primary education, giving the priority to the child with disability and the girl child, those children have not been remaining in nursery or in primary. Now the population of these children is now exploding in the secondary, of which Mvara Secondary School is the only school for this region that can accommodate all these children in the whole of this region, even beyond. Last year we got students like a Jog from Gulu, and then they continue to come to Mvara, and they tell us Mvara is a national school, therefore they cannot say it's for Western Nile, and then we have no objection. Now, the biggest challenge is the government of Uganda, in a goodwill, provides subvention grant to all the secondary schools that are inclusive. As I speak, Hombe High School from Kabale, Bishop Willis Iganga Secondary School, St. Francis Madera from Soroti, among others, even Blue High, they receive subvention grant, but Mvara Secondary School does not receive. And in the direction of the government, this subvention grant is supposed to subsidize the high cost of education for the child with special needs. Dear Minister, our mother, our friend, it's my prayer that you've come in this office at such a time as this, for such a reason among others. And then, apart from the issue of subvention grant, Mvara Secondary School does not have teachers who are paid by the government specifically for special needs. We are two in that department. I am a professional special needs teacher and then also a rehabilitator who specializes in brain and then sports for children with special needs. And then I have my colleague whom I fished all the way from Ntungamo. Is called Mr. Tukamuhebwa Justus. For him, he handles the adopted ICT for students with visual impairment. But all of us are locally paid by the school, and we are grateful. We are serving God and serving our country, though not now our families. And we continue to, another challenge is NGOs come in swiftly to retool teachers. Like Sense International, people has ever come in, Uganda National Association of the Blind has ever come in. These NGOs come, they retool teachers, and when the government appoints these teachers, they are posted in any school within Uganda, which leaves Mvara Secondary School still continuously lacking. Now, as a teacher, another challenge which we face here as a school is that Mvara Secondary School, by the instruction of Ministry of Education, is teaching students who are blind, those with low vision, those with the cerebral palsy, intellectual impairment, and then physical impairment, and a number of the categories. But we got a directive that we should not admit students with the hearing impairment, those who are deaf. And parents continue blaming us as a school that you cannot send us to Wakiso and the Mbale secondary schools for the deaf because it is too far, it is expensive. All over West Nile, we now have this big challenge that the deaf child cannot access secondary education. And that is the biggest challenge we have in this region and as a school. Now, from the career aspect, our students, others go to university. Like last year, 2 girls who are completely blind joined in Chambogo University on government sponsorship. Then there are those who are supposed to get skills training. I want to say what the representative from our district local government said about Ochoko Rehabilitation Center. That center, as a school, we are supposed to now refer those who have not made it to the university and the other tertiary institutions. We are not supposed to refer them to Ochoko. But once they fail to make it to the university, that marks the end of their career. And that's a big challenge for their career path. And it's my prayer that for such a time as this and among others will be handled. It's much more than that. Finally, it's my request that one time you will visit Mvara Secondary School and they will be glad to receive you and you will see some of the things right from there. In the interest of time, allow me to stop here. Thank you once again.
Give me a concept note about your school so that I get to know, because I don't know what takes place in your school. Come up with something that I can depend on and write to the Ministry of Education. I want to respond to some of the issues that have been raised by my colleagues this side, and some of the concerns that were highlighted in the resolutions given by read by Mr. Mugwanya on behalf of the Chairman Disability Council. First of all, I want to thank the Chairman LC5 for being with us today. This is a very, very good gesture. I know now in Arua district, issues for persons with disabilities will be handled well. Yes. Because I've seen you have empathy for these people.